Okay. So the second is that we have already shared you how to check your health score. See, friends, when you want you want to review a student, a 10th class student who has finished his half yearly exam, how do you review? Review is a very simple approach. What is the simple approach? That boy is very smart. He'll come and show you his mathematics. He got 95 marks. So you think he's doing great. No, the method is to ask his progress report. Keep the progress report on your table and look at it. How many marks he got in quarterly in each subject. Similarly, half yearly. Now, based on that, you can analyze whether this guy will pass his final exam or not. He may have got 95 marks in mathematics, but suppose his English is 20, his science is 40. Similarly, we have to look at our health also. We have talked about 10 health issues people have generally. There are many, but I've just given you 10 health issues. We all know what are the number one health issue for anybody. Overweight is one health issue. Belly fat is there, right? And then blood pressure people have got, or people are taking on medication, some medicine or other, some problem. Doctor has given a medicine. That means very clearly you have three health issues, period, without any medicines, without any test. Remember, friends, what is this three health issues? Suppose you want to go in a boat alone. You will always select a good boat. Will you select a boat with a crack? No, you will not. But why? Because if you take a boat with a crack, maybe a small crack also, very minute crack also, over a period of time, you get water inside your boat. Suppose you have 10 small cracks in the boat, probably you will never able to enjoy your life in the journey. Similarly, when I say three health issues, remember, boat means what, friends? The human body, from the birth to death, that is only your partner. We always think, who is your partner? I say, my wife, my son. Keep it aside. You are born with the body, you will depart with the body. The body is your partner, life partner. So don't you want to keep your partner hale and healthy? Suppose the partner has already got a belly fat, overweight, is on medication, is on blood pressure. That means what? You have three cracks in your boat. Would you like to travel in such a boat? You will not be able to enjoy life. Like, somebody is overweight, obviously he has his own issues, right? So we are going to look at the 10 health issues. The biggest problem is on these health issues also, the range is very large. People don't get the test done. See, many times you must have noticed somebody is overweight by 20 kg. He's just 30 years old. Because of his pestering of his wife, he got the test done. He goes for a lab, corporate hospital. They say there's a comprehensive package. Something charging 3,000, 4,000 rupees. They show from 100 tests are there. You get all the tests done, fantastic. Before going to the hospital with the report, you know yourself, oh, all parameters are normal range. Your sugar is normal, you have no BP, and your cholesterol is normal, falana, dimaka, everything. You go to the doctor and you show the report to him. Doctor also will go through that. He will go through and he say everything is normal. What advice he'll give to the person, friends? The doctor will say everything is good, ma, but you have to reduce weight. This advice, even your security guard also will give. You don't have to go to him. He will also tell you, seeing you overweight 20 kg, you have to reduce weight, he will tell. What is the solution for reducing weight? What he will tell? Anybody will tell you diet. You reduce your quantity of food, don't eat outside. Then do the exercise, join some gym. Yes, this would help you. But how long you can sustain it? When I say people are dieting means what? Can anybody tell me what is dieting? Dieting means in the sense eating less. Isn't it? People understanding is dieting less means eating less only. You may see in their plate, maybe they have one or two pieces of cucumber and one or two carrots and something like they eat. Good. They follow that for a month or so and they see that improvement, 3-4 kg they lost. Very good. They joined the gym or yoga, falana, dimaga. Then what happens after 5-6 months? They will not be able to sustain it. Right? So is it clear? Have you been able to understand what I'm saying, friends? Hello?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So we are going to check how to check our health score, which I shared. How many people have seen this video? Both I put in English and Telugu. How many people have seen? Just to raise hands. Hello? In the WhatsApp group, I shared it. Wonderful. Can anybody share what is your understanding? Sweta garu. Sweta. మీరు చూసారా వీడియో? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what is that I have said? Anybody else who has also see the video? It's very important. Everything looks known. But friends, as I said to you, one small area if you do not know, land in trouble. So we will see the third point is one we have looked at what are the mistakes we are doing, which has resulted in our current health. See, what is your health depends on. Suppose a person is 30 years or 40 years. For the last few years, whatever good is doing, bad is doing, the net result is you, isn't it? Suppose you're not been doing exercises, or somebody is having a lot of coffee, tea, alcohol, and then eating all sorts of hotel food. Now he'll say, I'm already 20 kg weight, I have diabetic, falana dimaka. And somebody may say, no, 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 I'm following this, that, and all that. Now I am not having any health issues. So the sum of your wrong habits so far, and what are good habits? It's something like that I always tell. If you are going 10 steps forward and coming 6 steps backwards, your progress is only 4 steps. Isn't it? Somebody says, no, no, I'm eating only, a lot of vegetables. Very good. But he may be doing 1 or 2 wrong habits. With the result, he's not progressing forward. So we will quickly look at it, friends. So all of you can keep your, okay. See, friends, I was until 2000, I had a good sleep. I had no problem in sleeping 7 hours. I used to sleep well. I have no stress, though I was working as a marketing head for South. Absolutely not stressed. I used to do sincerely every day 1 hour exercise, almost from my teenage. Did it help? I had 3 good habits. It did not help me. And what happened in 2000, May 2000, at the age of 40 years, I attended a program in 2000, almost 25 years ago. Program was fantastic. In that program, he was talking about coffee, tea, what harm it can do, what harm it is doing, and then non-vegetarian, what it can cause, the ahimsa and all that he talked. I was very impressed. I used to drink at least 3-4 coffee every day for many, many years. And I used to have alcohol, of course, as a requirement of the job, maybe in a month, 3-4 times. Non-vegetarian, I was such a fond non-vegetarian eater. I never ever look at vegetarian food. I used to at least in a week take vegetarian, non-vegetarian food at least 5 to 6 times easily. And whenever I go hotel, I only take non-vegetarian food. Look, despite my changing habits, it helped. This all looks all right, isn't it? But look, started with 2 medicines in 2002 with cholesterol and graduated to 11 medicines by 2014. And I used to be like this with this medication. And what are the problems I had? In a nutshell, I was 10 kg overweight, had a belly fat, blood pressure, diabetes, fatty liver, joint pains, kidney stone, and on 11 medication. Why? Tell me, with these good habits also, I am in trouble. So there's something is happening. Then what I did is I happened to read a book. I read all these DVDs by Dr. Mantena. He's an amazing doctor at Vijayawada. He has transformed lakhs of people. And his DVDs each runs for almost 4-5 hours. There are about 63 DVDs. I've gone through all of them during the period. In about 4 months' time, I've improved my health. And I have also spent substantial time in the last 11 years going through various, experts on health. And I've also read a lot of books and all that. So this was helpful. You can also go to take a screenshot. Anyway, I think I want anybody take a screenshot so that you can share in the group. All right. So next is, then look at the transformation I had, friends. In about 4 months' time, I lost about 9 kg weight. I lost 3 inches waist size. BP become normal. Got rid of all the medicines in 4 months. How is it possible? How is it possible? Can anybody? Hello? Yeah, tell me. Go ahead. Don't wait. You can unmute yourself. Can you unmute yourself?
Changing food habits, changing lifestyle.
No, sir. I already have good habits. Already so many good habits.
Okay.
See,
Finally,
so the problem is, as I said to you, friends, 90% knowledge is not good enough. I want to give you an example. Simple example for you to understand. See, if you do not know how to make a sambar, and somebody tells you, he only gives you 90% information. You're doing first time. Will you be able to make a delicious sambar? He has forgotten only one item. He's forgotten to tell one item, or he didn't tell you what is the quantity to put. Similarly, but look, to make a delicious sambar, you have to find out what are the ingredients. And you have to also find out each what quantity. If they're putting dal 1 glass, salt is not put 1 glass, isn't it? Similarly, you'll understand what is the ingredients, what is the quantity. Just by knowing the ingredients and quantity, will you be able to make it? No, you need that expertise. You need to know the process. Just because you know the process, you can't make it in one day. With an experience, you can make. Maybe after a few days, you will be able to make a more delicious sambar than the person who had guided you, isn't it? Hello?
Sir,
Hello?
sir, చెప్పండి.
No, no, you muted everybody, madam?
No, sir.
But please respond to me. I asked a question.
లేదు సార్. అది వేరే వాళ్ళు కాల్ చేశారు మన స్టూడెంట్. సో
No, that's
నేను
okay. Not you, madam. Other people. Yeah, Chandra, tell me. I asked a question.
No, sir.
So the point what we are trying to understand is, see, making sambar is a skill, isn't it? It is a skill. Similarly, to become healthy is a skill, friends. See, only thing is the difference between making a sambar and healthy is, say in sambar, you forgot only one item. The taste is gone. You cannot eat that day. They will throw you out. But whereas in the body, nothing happens. You are not doing exercise, nothing will happen. You did not sleep well, nothing will happen. You are having all sorts of junk food, taking coffee, tea, alcohol, nothing will happen. You don't sleep well for a few days, nothing will happen. Isn't it? Hello?
Yes, sir.
This is the beauty. This is the beauty of the body. God has been so kind. He had done such a wonderful body to you. You have to, kankanam katkoni, you have to do the matashyalan. You have to work very hard to make your body sick. So you continue not doing any exercise. You just freak out having coffee, teas. You always say, "Oh, that guy is smoking, nothing happened to him." All that we keep hearing it. See, suppose tomorrow, for some reason, you are able to make the sambar without salt. With itself, it's getting tasty. You will never ever put salt, isn't it? Same any item, if you are able to turn a tasty stuff without that item, you will never put it. Yes or no?
Yes, Yes, sir.
Suppose you are making a sambar for your, please pardon me giving this example, because the elementary people are all PhDs, but they lack the elementary knowledge. Let me tell you, friends, this is what we are going to learn here. Everybody is a PhD, but they lack you will understand yourself. As I said to you, how many mistakes we are doing, we will understand that. Suppose if I am a God, what I will do, I'll tell you, friends. If somebody is not walking one day, is not gone for walk, next day that guy will lie down on the bed only. He can't even get down. So he knows that because he did not do the exercise yesterday, he's falling. I mean, he's just become like a statue on his bed. So next day he knows that, oh, yesterday I didn't do that. So that this is the punishment for me. So third day he will run or not. He will definitely do that. So we have got a long rope. So you continue doing the whatever nonsense we do, and we think, then what we do? We go to the doctor and say, no, I started following this tablet. I'm doing this. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So we will quickly go into what are the 10 daily wrong habits we are doing. And you'll be surprised to note, friends, lot of us, let me tell you, 2 mistakes 90% of the population are doing. As I told you, if your boat has got 2 cracks, what would happen? Everybody will drown. So we are in that stage. So we will look at it. What are these 10 daily wrong habits? Okay, now, this is me and my wife, how she transformed her health in the last, all got transformed in 2014 itself. And this is what I'm giving sessions, free sessions. And some of the YouTube videos are there, you can watch. And then this is some schools I'm giving sessions. And then these are some government college. And then this is again some school, and Ashok Leyland company, and then this is a Voltas in Pune, and then L&T construction in Chennai. And I keep giving, this is a camp we conduct at Saidamam, and then we see the transformation. And these are the few people who have benefited by following this approach. It's a simple approach. It is offered free of cost. All that need to know is learn, get the right knowledge, and then what is needed is your discipline. Just knowing does not help, isn't it? So we will just see. And last 1.5 years, I'm giving sessions in Free Gurukul Foundation, free of cost. People can join. More than 1,200 participants have benefited. And we have seen, friends, in a span of a week, once you stop these wrong habits, start following the Dinacharya, you can see a visible difference in terms of your energy levels, your comfort levels. Is that interesting? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, let us
Yes,
look
sir.
at it. This ICMR, Indian Council of
Yes,
Medical
sir.
Research. Yeah, Indian Council of Medical Research. They have released a survey. They have done 4 health issues. How many people are overweight? How many people have got belly fat? How many people have belly fat? How many people have cholesterol, high cholesterol? How many people are diabetes? They have done this survey. What they have done, friends, they have done only 2 blood tests. And other weight and all, they've taken a weight machine and they've taken a BP machine. And they found out what? Just look at it. Obesity. Obesity, how many people? Belly fat. That means both put together, 6 people out of 10 either having a belly fat or overweight. But 60% of the population are either belly fat or overweight. Can you guess?
ప్లీజ్ అందరూ మ్యూట్ లో పెట్టుకోరా, డిస్టర్బెన్స్ గా ఉంది.
Yeah, okay. 16. Hypertension, again 30% people. That means every third person has got BP. Look at cholesterol. 81%. That means what? Out of 10%, 8% have got high cholesterol. You know what happens when cholesterol is high, friends? They get heart problems. You see people dropping dead, right? And okay, now see, in last year, 2023, there's a Garba dance in Gujarat. They celebrate this Garba dance. Very simple, playing this kolatam. And in that, I believe, how many calls were there? There were, I think, there were 500 emergency calls. Means people are falling discomfort, they're falling sick. And 20 people have died with a heart attack. This is the status. I'm not cooking up, friends. This is the status. So next is what? Look at the, it is younger generation. They say are 20% of increase in case of type 2 diabetes. And look at it. This is the data in CDC, Center for Disease Control in America. What they say, 1 out of 3 are pre-diabetes, they say. Not diabetic, pre-diabetic. 30% population. And the beauty part is 90% of them are not aware. Can you believe it? This really baffles me, this particular data. This is, of course, for 4 or 5 years ago data. A country like America, where there are all educated people, they have money, they have facilities, but still 90% of the pre-diabetic people are not aware. Can you tell me what is the reason, friends? To know whether you are a diabetic or pre-diabetic, 300 rupees is a test commonly available, including in small villages. Absolute apathy. People are not knowing. It's like, I always tell people, it's like, you're carrying a time bomb in your pocket. If you're overweight, you're carrying 1 time bomb in your pocket. And you have blood pressure, you have 1 more time bomb in your other pocket. Would you like to carry time bombs with you, friends? I want you guys to be not having any health issues. Fine, we'll go to the next. Is it clear? Am I audible to you, friends?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, yes, sir.
Now let's see. Look at this one. This is more, I must say, painful. 490 government doctors were analyzed in Jamnagar. And look at the status of the doctors. 20% people are obese, 53% are diabetes. That means out of 490 people, 53% are diabetes. And BP is about 24%. Cholesterol is 49%, they say. Very bad. Look at younger lot, this we have already seen. Look, people now, what is the problem? People are interested taking a pill only. They don't want to change their lifestyle. Look at the queue. People are looking at pills and surgery. Go to any hospital, crowded. Somebody want to teach you on lifestyle changes, they're not interested. See, the biggest advantage, friends, we can do whatever. See, the beauty in the medical fraternity is you can do whatever nonsense you are doing. Just put a pill and your sugar is under control, your BP is under control, your cholesterol is under control. Absolute nonsense. This means what, friends? I just want to give an example. As an automobile engineer, I tell you, I don't know we can cover because we have to understand the importance of it. That's why I'm talking about this subject a little deep. See, friends, when you're going in a car, you're traveling in a car, all of a sudden you are hearing some sound from the dashboard. It is showing that, there is a water is getting heated and there is a red light is coming and sound is coming. What will you do, friends? You would like to go stop the car and check whether the water is there properly, is there any pipe is leaking, a radiator is working or not, a fan is working. Yes, you have to look at that. Now you're getting a disturbance. So what you want to do, you put a sticker on the red light. So you are not getting disturbed. Even still sound is coming. You just pull the wire. Now you are going there is no sound, there is no indication. This is what is happening when you have got a blood pressure. What are you doing? Oh, okay, let me put some tablet, bring it down. The reason is something else. Same thing, diabetes. Your sugar levels are high. Why? Your pancreas is doing a overwork. And instead of correcting that, we are still like, if a horse is running fast, it is running fast. Even then you are giving hunter, what will happen? It will go very fast and it will topple. Same thing is going to happen. If somebody is diabetic, let me tell you, friends, no diabetic doctor so far has has helped the fellow to come out of diabetes. They will only say, we'll manage your diabetes. We'll manage your sugar level. Utter nonsense. You are not designed, human body is not designed to live with medicine. Isn't it? What do you want to do? You want to get rid of it or you want to manage it? When I ask somebody, they say, no, sir, my diabetes is under control. My doctor is very happy. Your doctor will be happy. You are a permanent customer for him. You should be happy. You should say, look, I am living a life without medicine. Friends, let me tell you, I just want to tell you, until 2014, I was taking 11 medicines. So I followed this Dr. Mantina's lifestyle modification. There's a book I told you how to get rid of diabetes without medicine. I followed it sincerely 4 months. There was nobody to guide me. I was just going by the book. I listened to the audios and then I followed the approach 100%. Then I was seeing that my belly fat is simply disappearing. You see the photo. And I was losing weight. From 69, I was just seeing every month it's going 2 kg, 3 kg. By about 4 months, it came a 60 kg. Then I was just checking my sugar levels. I just stopped all the medicine in the second day. I just want to try it out. So kidney stone medicine, that bugger had written me 5-6 tablets. So when I was taking 11 tablets every day, so I was feeling discomfort when the kidney star doctor gave me 5-6 medicine. I went and told him, doctor, when I take all this medicine, I'm feeling uncomfortable. That guy looked me at my eye. I said, don't you want to live? This is the question he asked me, as if those medicines are making me alive. But anyway, after 4 months, I got rid of all. I called that guy and told there is no medicine required. Fine. So when I went to the doctor, my treating doctor, after 4 months, I told the doctor, I have stopped all the medication. He was howling at me. Sir, people started doing that oil pulling. They think cancer will go. And they all got admitted. So he was telling me, I said, fine. What is the way out to get the test done? So I have only doing it. So he got all the tests done. I spent 3,500 rupees at the time. Next day when the report came to the doctor directly, his own lab. Now most of the clinics, they have their own lab. They will only do those tests. They will only write those medicines. It's fine. It's all right. Suppose you get a test done elsewhere, they say, no, we don't accept. Apollo fellow will not accept another corporate hospital report. Say, no, we will have to do. Because it's another way of, making you spend money. So when I saw the report, he didn't say anything to me, the doctor. He just typed my prescription, he gave it to me. In the prescription, he wrote only 1 tablet. Earlier, this guy used to write me 3 tablets for diabetes and blood pressure. And the kidney stone doctor, he used to write 6, 7. So you wrote only 3. I said, even I don't know what is the medication. I said, doctor, I already told you I have no desire to use the medicine. What is this? You know what he told me, friends? I'm not exaggerating. These exact words the doctor told me. Said, Mr. Rao, I cannot take a prescription on an empty paper. Empty paper will not come from the printer. So I have given you a multivitamin tablet. If you want, you can use it. That was my end of, but again, I went to him after 6 months. So he saw it as, don't waste your time, don't come. That was my last visit to the doctor, 11 years. Friends, when I retired in 2016, my company was paying about 25,000 every month for a 10 lakhs insurance, health insurance. When I retired, I continued for 1 year, but last 10 years, I don't have health insurance. I don't have health insurance. I'm sure I will never ever get admitted in the hospital. As I said to you, for kidney stone, I got admitted twice in the hospital in the midnight. So all this is why, because I was little bit disciplined, but I did not have the knowledge. So this is what I gained. So we are going to learn these techniques, friends. Let's look at how many daily wrong habits we have. We will quickly go into that. What's the time? Oh, you've got 20 minutes. So I think what we will do, we will probably, maybe next session we will keep. This session, I will tell you the Dinacharya, what we should do. We simply skip a couple of points. So you can follow this for 1 week. I want all of you to be active in the group. Share your daily schedule, what you are following. We will see the improvement. Then we will talk about this later. Is it okay? So that you can start implementing. You don't want it Rama and Mahabharata. I want you guys to start from tomorrow morning. There are 10 daily habits, Dinacharya. I want all of you to follow that 10 daily habit, Dinacharya. Comply to me. Share the report in the group that, look, today I followed only 7. Okay, no problem. Next day you make it 10. Is that okay, or you want to listen to the Ramayana?
No, sir.
Okay, sir.
So we will simply jump into our Dinacharya. Okay.
Okay.
So all of you make a note. Take screenshots you can take. I wish somebody take a screenshot and share in the group.
Yes, sir. ప్లీజ్ వీడియోస్ ఆన్ చేయండి అందరూ.
Videos on
చాలా మంది
చేసుకోండి so that we can.
చాలా మంది ఆన్ చేయలేదు.
Yeah. It's the other day, Zelensky came with he's not come with the suit. Said that the Trump really thrown him out. Somebody asked him also, do you have a coat? Have you seen the video?
Media.
It was
Media.
very insulting to that guy. Do you have a coat? So likewise, you guys, I want you to put your videos on. Okay. Friends, let us look at it. As I told you, to make a sambar, you have to know the ingredients, isn't it? And you have to know the quantities, and you have to also do the process, right? And then you have to gain the experience. So we are going to learn today how to become healthy. There are 7 essentials for good health. For making coffee, you need 3 ingredients, isn't it? You require milk, you require coffee powder, you got to require sugar, isn't it? If I don't give one item, you will never be able to make a coffee. Or if I give you quantity, I give you only a pinch of coffee powder, you will not be able to make a coffee. Similarly, for becoming healthy, there are 7 essentials for good health. And they balance 5 elements. Let's look at what are they, friends. First element is air element. If you don't get the breath, if you don't take the air, even 3-4 minutes, we don't survive. So very, very important. Fortunately, the God has not given that responsibility to us. He has taken the responsibility. You don't have to do consciously anything. So air is one thing. Next is what? Water. If you don't get water for a week, I don't think we will survive. So very, very important. Now the question is, anyway, air God has taken, water. This is the problem, friends. We have no clue how much water to drink, when to drink. All that we'll understand that very quickly. Excretion. Excretion means what? Removal of the waste from our body. There are 4 waste from our body, friends. What is number 1? Number 1 is stools. Number 2 is urine, by way of urine. Number 3 is sweat. Number 4th is the breath. Every time you take the air, you will absorb the oxygen and you release the carbon dioxide. Suppose somebody not allow you to leave one breath, what will happen? Hello?
We will die.
Gone. See, look at the beauty of the God. Such a delicate thing, but people are living for 100 years. Why? Because it is in the hands of God. If suppose consciously we have to breathe, I don't think anybody will survive. So excretion, removal of the waste from our body. Now next is food. Now the question is, the problem is here food. The problem is what to eat, what not to eat. We have no clue. Look at in animal kingdom, friends. Animal kingdom. See, animal kingdom, look at animal kingdom. Look at deer. Whether the deer is in India, or America, or Africa, any country, what it eats? It only eats grass or leaves.
Yes.
Tiger, whether it is any country, it hunts and eats the flesh only. Can a tiger become a vegetarian, or can a deer can become a non-veg? It cannot. God has kept, two boundary lines. It cannot. Now you can become a vegetarian, you can become a non-vegetarian, you can be like a saint, you can be like a, what I should say, criminal. Anything is possible for a human body. God has left the top line open. You can become. That's why you will never ever go to a tiger, near tiger, isn't it? You know very well. It is going to eat you. You never go to a cobra. But you will happily go to what is that called? Like, a small cat and all. That thing will happen. A human being, we don't know. Whether you meet that guy, whether he's going to be saint-like, or you see nowadays, we see, no, that fellow had cut his wife in pieces, put in a suitcase and thrown somewhere. So this is what it is, friends. So food. Now everybody knows what to eat, what not to eat. But I'll always tell people, we are not living beings. All other animals are living beings. We are thinking beings. Look at your mind is either in the past or in the future. Human beings are thinking beings. If a human being is left in a thick jungle, he won't survive. He's thinking something, by that time tiger will eat him. So this is what it is. All right, food. What to avoid, we all know, but we'll go more in detail later. Now, what to eat? Second point. Exercise. We all know exercise is absolutely important. Whether are we doing or not? Nothing is happening, so we don't do it. We eat any type of food, nothing happened, no problem. Excretion, people don't go to the toilet every day. Maybe somebody is going in the afternoon or in the night or once in 2 days. Somebody goes once in 3 days. In America, the official guidelines is if a person is going toilet number 2, 3 times, it is okay, no problem. But they can eat every day 5, 6 times. Look at, friends, from mouth to anus is just a pipe. You are putting every day 6 times and you're removing 3 times in a week. What will happen? All the junk is inside your system. That's how more people in America, other countries, they have a lot of autoimmune diseases. Exercise. What is the next is mind management. What is the mind management, friends? See, only human beings have this mind. Either you can make it or break it. So this is how to stress management. How do you do that? What is the 7th one? Anybody guess? 7th essential. What we are missing?
Sleep, sir.
Huh?
Food.
Sleep.
Food has already come, madam. Sleep, very
Sleep,
good.
sleep.
Rest. Sleep means rest also. We will see. Do you understand? All of us are doing this, but we are doing haphazardly. Everybody is making a sambar, but everybody look as they like, and that's how their taste is bad. What it means, friends? Your body. At the moment you are overweight, that means you don't know how to make your dish properly. You are already having a diabetes. That means what? You have made a mess of it. I had made a mess of it. I had 8 health issues. I have no clue. Even if you do one thing wrong, as I said to you, you all know that, no? I told you. See, to make a tasty sambar, it is necessary that you have to put all ingredients. You have to put appropriate quantities, and you also have to do the process dil laga ke. You can't be watching TV and make the sambar. It will not come properly. To get it spoiled, just any one item you put more or less, or you don't put, what will happen? It's gone. Similarly, here also, these are the 7 essentials. If you want to become healthy, you have to understand all these 7 essentials, what are their quantities, how to incorporate them in our day-to-day life is very important. So we are all doing it, not that we are not doing that. So we are at different levels of health. Okay, then comes, these are the 7 essentials for good health. They do the, your 5 elements, Pancha Mahabhutas. Everything is made by this Pancha Mahabhutas. What are they? Which is absolutely subtle. Subtle is which you can't perceive, you can't see, you can't taste, you can't feel. That is the space element. Space element, we have no clue. What is the next subtle element? Is air element. Air element also we can feel, we can't see. Next element is what? Fire element. Next is water. Next is earth element. Look at these 7 essentials will balance this, your 5 elements in the body. Any imbalance in this is definitely ill health. Let's look at air. What needs to do? As I said to you, nothing you have to do. Your participation is not required. But if you want a better health, you do 20 minutes of pranayama, yoga, abdominal breathing. A lot of people have no clue. We'll spend this time maybe in the next class. So just understand it is not it's beyond our course. It's taken care of by God. You simply relax. Next, water. Now is the $1 billion question. How much water to drink, when to drink, when not to drink is a huge confusion. One expert will tell, don't drink water unless you are thirsty. Another fellow will say, you drink 5-6 liter water. Somebody says, do this, somebody says, do that. So what is the right way? Friend, this has been my study. Last 11 years, I've invested more than 8,000 hours. I looked at it. Somebody says 5-6 liters. Somebody says, government says 8 glasses of water. We don't know what size of the glass. 8 glasses of water cannot be even 2 liters, right? Everybody is saying this. So what is the best? What is the best? Friends, 3 to 4 liters water a person must consume. 3-4 liters. 3 is non-negotiable. Whether you are in India or any country, cold country, 3 is non-negotiable. If the weather is very hot, you are very overweight, you are doing a lot of physical work, maybe you can go up to 4.5-5 liters also. And then what is the best way? Water and food should not be put at one time in the stomach. We all have what habit? We drink water, we sit for food. While eating food, we drink water. Immediately after eating, we drink water. Have you ever seen any animal keeping water also along with food? No, except human being. So this is the method. We'll understand more in the program. Excretion. So what is excretion, friends? We must have 2 bowel movements every day. That means 2 times you should go to the toilet. Number 2. So earlier I used to go for 1 time. I used to feel I'm all right. Friends, anybody, even if he's going 1 time in a day, he's partially constipated. If a person is unable to clear his bowels in the morning, within 1 hour time after waking up, he's constipated. Suppose somebody is going to the toilet 10 o'clock in the morning or afternoon or evening, 1 time, he's a constipated person. So we will understand how to go about doing all this, making this. Next is food. We all know, avoid intoxicants, means alcohol, tobacco and all. Stimulants like coffee, tea, sugar, packaged products. I'm using the word product. It's not food. Anything manufactured in a factory, anything coming in a box or in a dabba with a barcode, it's not a food, friend, it's a product. Is biscuit a food or a product? Tell me. Hello?
Products.
It's a product.
Products, sir.
See, are you eating food or products, friends? We are eating products. So find a way how to get rid of it. Okay. What is the food? Now look at it. In our approach, there is no diet plan. There is nothing you have to eat that food or this food or what, how much. There are 3 questions, friends. In any diet, what are the 3 questions? Anybody? Yes. Yeah, anybody want to talk? Yeah, Chakradhar.
Vegetables.
No, 1 second. There are 3 basic questions. We are, as I said to you, let's look at the basics, elementary stuff. There are 3 basic things in food. Everybody want to know. Sir, whether you eat vegetarian food or non-vegetarian food is one question people have. Whether we should eat only fruit diet, whether we have to only vegetables. The type of food is one question, right? What is the second question? A lot of people say calories.
Consumption.
Calories.
Amount of consumption.
Amount of the food.
Should be
Correct.
more
Exactly.
or less.
Exactly. Calorie consumption. A lot of people say, oh, a male should have 2,300 calories. A female can be 2,000 calories. If somebody want to reduce weight, you reduce your calories, bring it to 1,500. That's what they say diet. So next question is, second question is quantity of food, whether to eat stomach full or eat less. What is the third question, friends, on the food? Anybody?
When to
Quantity.
eat and like if we feel hunger only, we
How
need to
many
eat.
times?
Exactly. No, third is generally people say you must have your food before sunset. Lot of diet. It's all good. They're all PhD. We'll all do that PhD later after finishing LKG stuff. So these are the 3 requirements are absolutely your choice. Is it easy or not? Hello?
Yes, sir.
I'm giving you the freedom. I'm giving you the freedom. What to eat is your choice. When to eat is your choice. How much quantity is your choice. Is it easy or difficult? Hello?
Easy, sir.
Yes, sir.
Easy.
Yes, sir.
Easy. But there are few rules. We will look at that. What are the few rules? All right. So can we stay for another 10-15 minutes? Okay, or we want to close? Hello?
Yes, sir. We can,
Okay,
sir.
sir, we can stay.
No, sir, we'll continue.
I want to give you this.
Continue, sir.
Yeah. Next is exercise. So what I'm saying on the food, you should know what to avoid. We are telling you to eat only 2 times when hungry. All of you know, no? All of you know. Ekabhukte yogi.
Mahayogi.
Vibhukte bhogi. Bhogi means a person who is enjoying. Tribhukte, hello?
Rogi. Rogi, sir.
Rogi means a patient. The people who are eating 4 times, 5 times, what will tell them?
More than Rogi.
He's a rogi plus drohi. No wonder that our health is spoiled because we are doing this stuff. Okay. Not only one, as I said to you, friends, all put together are important. A lot of people will say, sir, tell me your diet, sir. I'm following your diet, sir. There is no diet. We are only telling you what are the fundamentals. Now exercise. Now the question is exercise. See, everybody knows you need require exercise. You know, friends, elephant in a day, it goes around 40 kilometers for gathering its food. Such a huge animal. I'm not talking about captured elephants and all that. In the wild. Look at in the wild. Any animal, though that animal may have 4 or 5 children, every animal has to run for its food. Maybe only babies, only the mothers will bring the food. Otherwise, nobody will get. Here, what happens, friends? You get out of your bedroom, you go to the kitchen, dining hall, dining room, you have a food available. On the dining table, food is not there. You open the fridge. Okay, fridge also food is not there. What will you do?
Swiggy, sir. Swiggy order.
Swiggy, one phone call away.
We
Night
will
12
cook
o'clock, you get the food. No wonder. So we are all in trouble. All these facilities are given. The human being is so intelligent. There is a cartoon I wanted to share, but now I don't have. A person is sitting on a tree, on a branch. But he's sitting on a branch in such a place, but he's cutting the tree towards the trunk. He's cutting the trunk. What happens? If he's successful, he'll fall and die. If he's not successful, he'll crying that I'm not successful. Both ways you have got a problem. Right? So exercise, minimum 1 hour brisk walk is absolutely non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. All the 7 days, 1 hour walk is a must. Walk or games, swimming, exposure to sun. These are all very, very important. Nothing you cannot compromise anything. Sir, I'm doing all out of 7, 6 perfectly. 100 out of 100. As I told you, friends, a student in 10th standard, in 10th standard, there are 6 subjects, isn't it? English, mathematics, English, Hindi, and Telugu, science, social, math. In 5 subjects, he got 100 of 100. But in 1 subject, he got 20. Is he pass or fail? Hello?
Fail.
But he got 520. Another guy only 35.
fail.
So similarly, friends, remember, people who are not knowing how to drink water, he may be doing everything hunky-dory. No way. People don't have, let me tell you, hardly 5% of the population have the habit of going 2 times bowel movement. Why 2 times? We will look at it. We will look at it. The construction of our large intestine. You know, in America, when they have done the autopsy of accident people, they opened up their large intestine and they removed the waste material. They found 4-5 kilograms of waste in his body.
Yes, sir.
That's why they say the guy is full of shit. They say true. If anybody is going only 1 time bowel movement, definitely it is not a precious material. You have to retain it. The beauty in the animal kingdom, friends. Have you ever seen a cow? How much time it takes to pass its stools? Just for 10 seconds. In 10 seconds, it releases so much of waste. A human being goes into the bathroom, probably take a newspaper, he'll finish it. Unless somebody bangs it, he will not open it. To that level, people are constipated, have a lot of health issues. Yeah. Okay. Next is mind management. Friends, what is mind management? Stress.
Yes.
See, I'll tell you what is mind management. This is the one thing we need to understand. Is your remote control with you? If somebody is coming and complimenting you, you'll feel happy, you're smiling ear to ear. If suppose same fellow comes and criticizes you, he abuses you, you get upset. That means what? Your happiness or your upset depends not on you, on somebody else. Then what? Are you a free person or are you a puppet? A puppet is, I can play with my puppet. Nowadays, human, like, if you have your TV, you have, say, 3 remote controls, you are putting, say, games and your wife will come, some other program. What will happen? So keep your remote control with you. That is what is stress management. How do you live a life without stress? It's a big subject. We will not go into that. Find out if you're stressed, what will happen and all that. So what to do? Stress management. What is the way you do? You do manage stress. Learn. You can join Isha Inner Engineering program, and then you can do attitude, gratitude, prayer, meditation, yoga. Learn all this stuff. Next is what? Rest. We all know, nobody has to tell you, everybody knows, 7 hours night sleep is absolutely non-negotiable. 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Hello? Mute చేసుకోండి.
ఏవండి మ్యూట్ చేసుకోరా?
Okay. 7 hours night sleep is absolutely non-negotiable, right? So now look at, friends, what all the mistakes we are doing. All of you, many of us are not drinking sufficient water. We are doing all mistake. And one bowel movement only generally happens. Out of question. Food, we always eat coffee, tea, sugar, all that stuff we do. Eat 2 times. We are all habituated to 4, 5 times every day, right? Exercise we will not do. We have no time. Mind management, everybody has their own stress. See, stress is so many, friends. People have got health problem stress is there, financial stress is there, relationship stress, various stress. Sleep, anyway, we won't sleep. We are seeing that reels and all that in the night. So obviously, we are making a mess of it, isn't it? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What will happen? Friends, what will happen if you do this? We have a toxicity in the body. That means what is not required you have in the body. Like, if you want to make a coffee, you made a coffee very well. Then I give you 1 spoonful of karam, mirchi powder. We'll put it in there. What will happen? Gone. Nutritional deficiency. We are eating always cooked food. We are always eating these packaged products. Obviously, you don't have nutrition in the body. Where you'll get the nutrition? If you take sprouts, if you take, coconut, you take the seasonal fruits, we hardly take. So where is this nutrition? Poor gut health. Gut health is gone for a 6. People are not passing the stools 2 times in a day. Gut microbial imbalance. If you are eating taking coffee, tea regularly, and you're eating a lot of sugar and item, your gut microbiome is gone. Then what will happen? Circadian imbalance. People, we are not sleeping in the night. So you are imbalanced. We are designed to stay in the daytime only, awake in the daytime only. But a lot of people are working in the night. Okay. Insulin resistance is a problem. We will study that a little later. It will happen chronic inflammation in the body. What is chronic inflammation, friends? Any idea? Suppose I put you on a stove with a sim mode, 24/7. You are getting cooked. You're getting cooked. That is inflammation in the markers. There are certain markers in the blood markers we can see. A lot of people have high inflammation markers. Then happens hormonal imbalance. This is what is the balance. What is the hormonal imbalance, please? You go to a music party. Everybody is doing well. Then you can enjoy the music. If everybody is doing their own style, it will not be music. It is a noise. You'll get out of from that place. Similarly, in your body, you have created a ruckus. What will happen? This will cause, listen, all these mistakes will cause what? I told you 10 health issues. We already talked about it. This will cause overweight, belly fat, hypertension, and you will be depending on medication. Then comes cholesterol will go up, fatty liver, thyroid, diabetes. Friends, these are the 7 health issues many of us know. There are, I'm saying, the 3 health issues. As I said to you, there are 3 invisible cracks in your boat. If you're spending even 10,000, the other day I was in a hospital, Continental Hospital, they have got blood tests starting from 999 to 20,000 rupees. They are doing so many tests in 20,000. They are doing CT angio. They are doing, so many X-rays, falana dimaka, and cancer doctor. But they don't have 1-2 tests in that. What are the 3 important tests, friends? Let me tell you, would have been not knowing this. D vitamin and B12. We don't get it checked. The most important one is insulin resistance. People don't check them. Let me tell you, I'll repeat, 90% of the population are having this problem. That means what? 90% of the people in their board, there is a crack. So at one time, I was having 8 health issues out of that. So now we have understood, friends, we have understood to make a sambar, what are the ingredients? We also understood the quantities. Now how to make it? Who will tell me? Who is the expert in sambar? Who will tell me? How to make use of, how to drink 3-4 liters water? When to go to bowel movement? What to avoid anyway, it's very clear, nothing to talk about. When to eat food? When to do exercise? How to management? Can anybody? Okay, we will just take this next. What you require is the right knowledge, friends. Along with the knowledge, you need the discipline. Knowing is not good enough. As I told you, we have just seen many doctors, they themselves are sick. Possibly their knowledge is 90% and they have discipline is 90%. Obviously, you are in trouble. So what to do, friends? We have looked at it every day, 3-4 liters water. Broadly, I'm telling you. What we have to do? Yeah. Every day, remember, 3-4 liters water you must consume. Now we'll understand the process. Number 2, you need to clear your bowels 2 times in a day. 2 bowel movements must happen. People tell us, one day, once itself is not happening. Where is the question of 2? So we will look at it, how it happens easily. Number 3, 1 hour exercise is non-negotiable. It's raining outside, today I work, falana dimaka. No excuse. Okay, 3rd. What is the 4th one? Avoid all sorts of, intoxicants, stimulants, coffee, tea, processed, products. Stop them. Want to enjoy? We will tell you. I'll tell you how to go about enjoying that also. Right? And 7 hours night sleep is non-negotiable. Stress management. Now the question to eat, what to eat? Just eat homemade food. Just stop using, this refined oil. Stop using white salt. Just make your food tasty. You have ghee, you can have, cold pressed oil. Make the food tasty. Whatever you want to eat, you can. Eat your stomach full. Whenever you want to eat, you can eat. Just follow 2 times when hungry. Eat only food when you're hungry. Friends, have you ever seen when you have itching? When you have itching, by scratching, you will feel very comfortable, isn't it? Hello? Suppose there is no itching. You keep on scratching. Without itching, you scratching. What will happen?
It pains, sir.
So without hunger, we are eating. We are doing the same thing, See, we are not hungry, but we saw jalebi is made. Oh, let me have a jalebi. You had a jalebi. Some joker comes and says that today is my birthday. He pushes sweets. Immediately we swallow. We will understand those eating wrong habits later. So now we have understood the ingredients. We have understood the quantity. Very simple, friends. I've just explained to you in a nutshell what I have been doing and what I want all of you guys to do. There are 10 daily steps. We will look at the slide so that you can make it. First, understand, out of 10, at one time, I knew 4 things. That means 40% knowledge. But 40% knowledge, but I'm only following 30%. What is the knowledge? All of us have the knowledge that we should not take coffee, tea, alcohol and all. But we do. Having knowledge, but we don't follow. Exemption. So let us look at this 10 daily habits, friends. From tomorrow onwards, I want all of you to share in the group. Yesterday, my compliance of Dinacharya, 10 out of 10. Suppose you are not able to do. Now we have to discuss. Morning, forget about 1 liter water. I cannot drink. I can only 1 glass. We will work on that. I will guide you on that. This is a hand-holding approach, friends. Friends, if you do not know cycling, you have never learned life in cycle. You want to learn, what will you do? Hello. You take a cycle, you learn. You not learned. You are already 30 years. You are already 70 kg weight, male or female. You want to learn cycle today. What will you do? How will you learn? Hello.
Sir.
ఎవరో ఒకరు చెప్పండి ఆన్సర్.
No. Tell me what happened, please.
He easily fell down, sir.
Okay,
Take
that's
time.
fine. What will you do? Fine. You know that you don't know how to balance it. You are definitely falling down.
We will start trying, sir. We will start trying.
Start
Try
trying,
to.
sir. Poliri pote mokad bagulti. See, you have no habit. See, if you do not know cycle, you'll be surprised. How this guy is going on cycle in 2 weeks. When you try first time, you'll know, oh my God, how am I able to balance this? But once you practice, you're able to balance. Tell me, what will you do, friends?
We should take a training.
Try, sir. It
Training.
takes time to
First, we have
balance.
to learn, sir.
See, remember, you take
We
support.
will prepare, sir. We will
One
prepare
second.
ourselves.
Keep all this PhD stuff. You take support. You ask your brother or your wife, husband to hold for some day, 1-2 days. Correct?
Yes, sir.
1-2 days, he will run behind you holding the cycle. You are falling, he will support you.
Yes.
Similarly, friends, you are going to the support, provided you practice it. Yeah, I don't want to come out, I will never take the cycle, you will never learn it. So the process is how to drink 4 liters water, how to go for 2 bowel movements, and how to anyway sleep and other things. These are the only challenges are only this. Water challenge, bowel movement is a challenge. Okay, that addiction of eating all sorts of food, coffee is a problem. Eating 2 times out of question, I eat 4-5 times. So these are the challenges. We have to face the challenges. That is the approach. Otherwise, everybody knows all this stuff. So let's look at it, friends, what we are going to do and pay attention. This is most important we are going to talk. So you have seen, no, any of these mistake, what is the root cause of all health problems, friends? We are not doing the right things. So there is no specific reason for belly fat. There is no specific reason for overweight. There is no specific reason for diabetes. We will spend this in the next class. Now, what do we do? What do we do? See, these are the Dinacharya. There are 10 daily habits, Dinacharya. You require the right knowledge you have to follow it. You have to follow 100%. I told you, no, friends. You are making sambar today and the salt, wherever you are regularly keeping the salt is not there. You searched it. It is not there. What will you do? Will you make the sambar without salt or what will you do? Wherever you're regularly keeping, it is not there, not to be seen. Today it is not, but you are cooking. What will you do? Hello?
help
Exactly. Because if you don't put, you cannot eat the sambar. But here it is not like that. If you don't do exercise, nothing is happening. You don't drink water, nothing happens. You don't go to the toilet, nothing happens. So you become complacent. So let us look at it from today, what we have to do. Immediately after waking up in the morning, you drink 1 liter water. No other activity, friends. No other activity. Just get out of the bed, go to the kitchen. If you want, take a warm water, take 1 liter water, focus. Initially, if you don't have a habit of drinking 1 liter, don't worry. Today, drink half liter. Tomorrow morning, drink half liter. Next day, increase it slowly. Object is to drink 1 liter water. What is the object of drinking 1 liter water in the morning? When you drink 1 liter water, we will spend time more on this, physiology of the body. When you drink 1 liter water, the stomach is like a balloon. When you don't eat anything, it is collapsed. When you put the air in the balloon, it gets enlarged. Similarly, when you drink 1 liter water in the morning, the stomach gets enlarged and it will cause a little peristaltic movement in your large intestine. So drinking 1 liter water would help, in pushing the, your waste material into the colon. And then what you should do, one more thing, you have to focus to go to the toilet. After drinking water, you are checking a mobile or you're doing some work, you will not get the toilet. Actually, in the body, there are 2 splinters, friends. When there is an emergency, the internal splinter opens and it will tell you, oh, you have to go to the toilet urgently. You feel urgent toilet. Suppose say you are feeling urgent toilet, but you are on a main road and there is no toilet facility. Will you be able to control or not? The God has provided an external splinter for us. So your mind, your mind, you say, oh, no facility is there. Though you are feeling urgent, you find this difficult, but you will be able to control 99.9%, isn't it? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So similarly in the morning, if you drink water and if you are doing kitchen work or doing that work, you will not get the toilet. So you have to focus, drink water, walk inside the house 5 minutes either and there with the object of going to the toilet. Think that you have to go to the toilet. That time, suppose there is a calling bell. You saw through the keyhole. You saw the God is there, waiting to talk to you. Ignore him. Ignore him. Focus on your toilet, then go and open the door. I'm saying the importance of it, not that I'm saying anything against God, okay? So the most important, no other work. Most of the problem with the ladies is they get up and they want to make children get up and make food and all that. They drink water. They want to go to the toilet after husband goes to the hospital, office. They will not get the toilet, period, gone. Once you postpone, it will not happen. So most important, I did not know this, friends. I did not know this technique. I learned it later. Then go for 1 hour walk. You are not licensed to go out of the house if you have not drank water and gone to the toilet. Lot of people go to the walking and come back home. They take coffee and then go to the toilet. They try. So most important is this. Second is go for 1 hour walk, and next when come back home, rest for 5-10 minutes. Again, drink 1 liter water. Focus your mind on your stomach with an object of going to the toilet. You will be surprised. First time itself, I was able to remove a lot of waste from my body. From where the hell it is coming? As I said to you, your large intestine can store 3-4 kilos of waste material. It is like a waste basket inside, a attached waste basket. So the earlier you clear it, the better for you. So 2 bowel movements is a must. I did not know this. Next, what you do, friends? Avoid restrict sugar, sweet, salt, and sweets, dairy, processed, packaged foods, refined oils, intoxicants like alcohol, tobacco, stimulants like coffee, tea, cool drink. I know, but I never follow. Many of us like that only. We all know, isn't it? It's not a rocket technology. Next is what? Don't drink water. This is very important. All of you, I want you to repeat this. Can anybody read this statement? Please read. All of you.
Water and food should not be put in stomach at one time. Yes, sir.
Very important, friends. Drinking water is important, but the methodology is absolutely essential. I did not know this. I was drinking hardly almost for 30 years, 1 to 1.5 liter. The bargain from 2012 onwards, I had a kidney stone problem. I got admitted twice in the hospital. Many doctors will say, drink more water. I drank more water, but I only got belly fat. So the process is very important, friends. I want all of you to learn this. Very, very important. Suppose while eating food, suppose you drank water, you don't sit for food, wait for 20 minutes. While eating food, don't drink water. And after eating, wait for 2 hours. Or you got little stuck up on the throat, you feel discomfort, have 1 or 2 sips, no problem. But don't polish glass after glass. People have this habit. What will happen when you drink water along with food? No other creature, animal does that except human being. So learn this thing, very, very important. Hello? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next is for good results, eat only 2 times when hungry. 2 times only to eat food. As I told you, vibhukte bhogi. So you enjoy life. I'm not saying what to food you want to eat is your choice. Okay, for initially for people who are not having the habit, you eat 3 times. And in between, even God comes and appears to you, don't eat anything. Keep the food along with you. Somebody came and give you prasadam. What happens when somebody offers a prasadam, friend? We immediately put in the
We'll
mouth.
stand to take, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir, we will take, sir.
Immediately we take. We do see one day nothing will happen, but every day we are doing. One day some fellow came, another fellow somebody did it. The end of the day we are eating multiple times in a day. We will discuss this in the next class probably. So eating 2 times is very important. What happens, friends? Remember this point. I want all of you to read this last point. Other than water is food, which spikes sugar and insulin. Very, very important point. See, a lot of people think, oh, I'm taking only half a cup of coffee, they say. See, other than water, anything you put in your mouth which requires digestion. I want to give an example for you to understand. If you have a mixie and some guests are coming to you that day, you're making some some sort of curry. So what do? You have probably all the full jar mixy material. So you have to switch it on, isn't it? Then only it will grind. After the switching on, you take the material and then what will you do? You'll clean up the jar, isn't it? Suppose today you are alone, you are only making for yourself some rasam. You put only half a spoon of dhania. Will you have to put it on or not? Will it grind on its own? Hello?
No, sir, we will, sir.
Then
Put it on.
afterwards you have to clean it or not. Similarly, in the body also, friends, whether you eat a biryani or you go for a buffet, or you just had 2 cashew nuts in the kitchen, you just put 2 cashew nuts and ate. It amounts to one eating. Okay, nothing will happen for one day. As I said to you, one day nothing is happened, but we are doing this mistake years. I did this mistake for 30 years. I used to eat multiple times. I used to take morning coffee, then breakfast, in the office again, coffee, 10 o'clock, everybody gets coffee. Lunch I used to eat at 3, 4 o'clock, again coffee, tea, 6 o'clock some snacks, 7 o'clock at night, 8 or 8:30 dinner. This is the habit of 90% of the people, isn't it? So eating 6 to 7 times over the years will cause the problem. That's the problem. So from today, what we are going to do, eat only 2 times. What type of food you are eating is no problem. Eat 2 times, and in between, don't take anything. Okay, other than what, next is what? If you want to sleep, you can, after food, you can sleep if you have the time, luxury. Drink balanced 2 liters water in installments between 2 meals. Suppose you had your first meal, say at 11 o'clock. So after 2 hours, you start drinking water until half an hour before second meal. Finish 2 liters. Now see what has happened so far, friends. We have taken 1 liter in the morning, went for the toilet. After 1 hour walk, you drank again 1 liter water, you went to the toilet. So 2 liters are over there. You ate only 2 times. You've done 1 hour exercise. You also drinking balanced 2 liters water in installment between 2 meals. So you have finished 4 liters water, 2 bowel movements, 1 hour exercise. You ate only 2 times. You stopped eating all sorts of processed foods, high carb foods. You stopped coffee, tea. So you looked at it. I want you to make it. Then overnight fasting, 14 to 16 hours of overnight fasting. Suppose you had your second meal, say night 9 o'clock, for example. I don't care whether you eat 9 o'clock or 6 o'clock. Eat 2 times when hungry. Look at your convenience. I'm not saying you eat only 9 o'clock. You're convenient. Somebody in my group, one lady is a teacher. She goes to the school around 8 o'clock and she takes her lunch, morning first meal at 7:30. And she comes around 5:30, she eats her second meal. One bank manager, he takes his first meal at 1 o'clock and he comes back at 8 o'clock. He has his second meal at 8:30. Both of them have lost 8 kg weight. It is possible. Okay. So you just do 14, 16 hours of fasting, once in 15 days fasting. When you're sick, Lankanam. All of you learn Lankanam is Paramaushadam, they say.
Paramaushadam.
What is Lankanam, friends? See, when you're sick, the body is so intelligent. Only problem is we don't listen to our body. Body is giving all sorts of symptoms. Okay, you are sick, you are feeling uncomfortable, you have got body pains. Why you get body pains? So body is telling you, don't go here and there, go and rest. And body, when you are sick, what happens? You don't have appetite to eat. And your mouth also will not tasteless. What we do? No, I have to go to the office. So what you want to do? You want to take a tablet. You can't take a tablet, so you have to take some tiffin. So we are just going against the body. So listen to your body. We are not listening to our body. Look at a small child. Have you seen a breastfeeding child? If he is not well, he won't drink milk. He'll refuse. But parents will force. This is what is the nature of the body. So when you're sick, try and maintain 1 or 2 days fasting. You'll become all right. Now manage anxiety, stress, do Ashtanga yoga. We'll look at gratitude, let go attitude, and you check your D vitamin B12 and follow this. And 7 hours night sleep is absolute not. See, at one time, as I said, friends, until December 2013, I know 4 things. Wherever I put the black and yellow, that means I knew this. Yeah, I know 1 hour walk, I know avoid of all this sort of, I know. I also know stress management, sleep, I know. I follow. I never follow. That means out of 10, let us say, as I said to you, to make a sambar, there are 10 items required. I know only 4 items. And after knowing 4, I'm putting only 3. Tell me, how will be my sambar? Hello? Disaster.
చెత్తగా ఉంటుంది సార్.
Disaster. That's what I said. Now I had 8 health issues. I was taking 11 medicine. Find out how many you have. No wonder you must be also making the same mistake. So now every day you fill up this data, friends. Last almost 11 years, look at my 100% compliance. Everything I do. Okay, now what to eat? See, best when one time eat cooked food. If you can, do it second time uncooked food. This is the nutrition. You can do that. If you're interested, you can want to go to PhD stuff, have a vegetable juice. If somebody is diabetic and all, stop having carbohydrate food, have no carb food. So end of the day, what is the best method, friend? Eat only 2 times when hungry and nothing in between 2 meals except water. One time uncooked food, take a vegetable juice. If you take vegetable juice, become 3 times, no harm. Low carb, high fat and protein food. You can have ghee, you can have eggs, you can have whatever you want to eat, good protein, nuts and all that you can have. Look at this is uncooked food. What all do we have, friends? We have cashew, we have seasonal fruits, we have sesame seeds, we have coconut, we have dates, we have soaked badam, soaked groundnut and sprouts. One of the best in the last 11 years, at least 80-90% of my time in the last 11 years, one meal is non-cooked food. So that's how you get all the nutrition, right? So easy or difficult, friend, this to follow. Now every day what I want all of you take a screenshot and share this. Every day I want all of you to share this. Anyway, this first point we have not discussed, we'll come back. Health score, we have already talked about health score, we will see. Daily wrong habits, we have not discussed that. Dinacharya, yesterday my Dinacharya is 10 out of 10. That means yesterday in my sambar, I put everything required. I did it properly. If you miss, like I did not go for exercise, I did not sleep well, it will work. All right. Yes, friends, any doubts? So this is what you have to learn. So I'll encourage all of you to listen to my talks in my YouTube channel. I'm not promoting it, learn. See, you need the right knowledge. So everything is there. A lot of other classes are there. I think I wish to spend more time on these challenges. Sir, without coffee, it is not possible. I have a headache. Or how can I'm feeling hungry. All sorts of things we can discuss. Yeah, any other questions? Thank you very much.
Sir, Shweta,
Yeah.
డైట్ చార్ట్ ఏమన్నా ప్రొవైడ్ చేయగలుగుతారా గ్రూప్ లో?
Diet chart. I told you there, even Ramayana Vinti, Ramayana, Sita Akkana adiganu. There is no diet plan. This is the problem. See, it is not some sort of diet plan will work. No, we have understood. No, what is the requirement we have understood.
Okay.
Food, what I am telling you, type of food, now you can improve. Now all PhDs come all in the action. Okay, sir, I am eating seasonal fruits. Great. I'm eating what I should say, badam. I'm eating chia seeds. Those are the things we will see. But let's do the basics.
Okay, sir.
All of you taken this slide which I shown you, just now I shown you. They take this slide.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Diet plan is here only. Okay. See this one. Okay. See, you eat like what I was eating. Look at this is half-fried eggs, some sabji, some chutney, and then some brown rice. You can some sabji, anything you can. You have some pickles, have some ghee. I consume almost 2 kg of ghee. Lot of nuts I consume, and one time uncooked food. Not necessary. You see, friends, anybody spending more time in kitchen, they are generating the health problems in the family. Remember this. The less time you spend in the kitchen, the better. My wife never enters the kitchen in the evening. No work. Morning also no work for her. No breakfast for us.
Okay.
So she starts at 10 o'clock. We had our first meal. Let me tell you what last 11 years what I do.
Yes, sir.
See, immediately after waking up in the morning, I generally get up at 4 o'clock. Need not. You just get up before sunrise. Better. Drink 1 liter water. Focus your mind on your stomach. Go to the first bowel movement. Then I spent some time doing physical exercise, yoga at home, and watch some YouTube videos. That's how I was able to spend 8,000 hours in the last 11 years. Even every day I do spend time. I look at very critically different parameters, different approaches. Like all of you know Veeramachineni, he talks to you about you take coconut oil, you take ghee, and he has his method. And look at Manchana Sachin Raju. He says, don't touch oil, no salt. See, both are equally successful. Have you seen? At Veeramachini diet also, a lot of people benefited, and Manchana also, a lot of people benefited. At the same time, people got banned. The Veeramachini diet also, people have some problems. Manchana diet also, a lot of people have problems. Friends, most important thing is what suits you is important. Forget about it. What suits you? It depends on what? It depends on your health score. That's what I'm telling you. Check your blood test, do the checks. Friends, I want to ask you one simple question. I think this is interesting. Okay. Suppose you're an ortho doctor. You're an ortho doctor. You're doing a practice. You got 3 patients into the hospital. All 3 looks like, twins. All are 25 years, well built, very healthy, no problem. But all 3 had a problem in the previous night. In the previous night, there are different people. Previous night, when they went to the bathroom in the night for urination, they slipped on the soap and they fallen down. And the night when slept, there was no problem. But in the morning, they are unable to walk. They came with a support. And you, ortho doctor, you saw all the 3 patients. You asked him, they said, yesterday night we fallen. Now what you do? You, where is the pain? They said, below the knee. You just put your finger. Everybody cried, the same sound. All the 3 have the same problem. Tell me, is the same treatment you'll give or there is a different treatment? A question. All are same weight. There is no other problem. As a doctor, what sort of treatment you will give it to them? Yeah.
Same treatment.
Hello. Very simple question. Anyway, you are not a doctor. What treatment is
Same.
it?
I will give same treatment, sir.
Wonderful. Anybody else?
Different treatment.
Why? Tell me,
Different
what is that?
treatment.
Huh? See, like here, no, somebody is listening to me. Oh, should I follow Mr. Rao or should I follow Veeramachini? I follow this data. So many things are there. Now, what is the way? Let me tell you, friends, where is the look at common sense?
According to their problem.
What madam problem I explained? You don't know theory, no PhD stuff. Tell me. I told you, you are a doctor, you pressed your finger below the knee, everybody same the sound. Bah. What treatment you'll give? See, we are all on thinking page. Let me tell you, as an ortho doctor, they told you as a fallen. So you take a basic X-ray or not? Tell me. You take in the X-ray. You got 3 X-rays, A, B, C. A X-ray, there is no problem. He may have a little muscle problem. You put a Craig bandage and tell him that, look, take rest, bar. There's nothing to worry. Go. You may give him maybe a pill or painkiller. Patient B, you saw a hairline crack. What you will do? You put a plaster of Paris, give him a stick, and tell him that you take 4-6 weeks. You don't put your leg down. Gone. Third patient, big crack. What you do? You put plates and nut bolts. Is operated. See, friends, same problem. How will you know? Similarly for you, somebody is overweight. I don't know whether he has, what is the diabetic level, what is the D vitamin level, what is B12. I want all of you to listen to that video which I have made about health score. Check your health score. So suppose, as the gentleman was saying, the same treatment. So one treatment is just put everybody that Craig bandage and send them. The fellow who got a crack, he will have more problem. Suppose for all of them, I want to do operation. Nut bolt, not required. Similarly for you also. But these fundamentals are same. 4-liter hydration is same. 2 bowel movements absolutely necessary. 1 hour walk, stress management, sleep, common. Now the question of stopping that junk and all is common. Coffee, tea and all. Now the question, what to eat, when to eat, how much to eat, that I given you the freedom. Suppose you are diabetic, your HbA1c is 9%. Then I have a different plan for you. Don't worry, we will look at it. I cannot tell you all 3 of them, all of you, I can't put all of you, give a Craig bandage and send you. Or all of you, I put them on the operation table and put nut bolt. Would you like that? Hello? Hello? Do you want
No,
same treatment or different? It all depends on you. Fine. Yeah, any other questions, friends? So spend time, be active in the group. See, if you are active in the group only, you can learn. Otherwise, you will not. So every day I want you to send, please, I want all of you to share your feedback in the group. How is the session? Have you learned anything? Please share
So how
your
do I
learning.
join the group?
WhatsApp group, I think you can talk to the volunteer. She will guide you. There is a link already there. You have to just simply press it. She will guide. Any other questions, friends, in the question? Have you understood the Dinacharya? Will you start following from tomorrow morning?
Yes, sir.
Do that. Let me tell you, in the last few groups, one lady was telling me, sir, I followed it for 1 week. She had a acidity problem for years, I believe. Gone. Is it a magic? We are doing the right things, friends. If you do the right things will happen. If you do the wrong things will happen. Isn't it? I want to close this with one example. Say, for example, from your house, you have got kitchen waste. Earlier, you are putting in a box where you are now throwing in front of your house, side of the house. After a few days, what will happen, friends? After a few days, neighbors also will put the dump garbage there only. After a few days, what you see, people going there, they will also use as a public toilet. Then you start seeing there, you see mosquitoes are coming. You see the cockroach is coming. You see the dogs are coming. Maybe pigs are coming. I don't know, pigs are there in some places, right? Now, how you want to stop mosquitoes? What do? You want to put a mosquito net or mosquito cream or cockroaches. What you will have to do? You have to stop throwing the gutter waste first and clear that nonsense, isn't it? If you clear that nonsense, now you learn this 30 wellness secrets and this program. Now you want to make it pleasant. What you do? You bought some flowering plants. You put all the flowering plants there. After a few days, what will happen, friends? You have a lot of flowers. You have fragrance. Earlier it was stinking. Now there is a fragrance. You don't get, do you get cockroaches and mosquitoes? No, you get butterflies. You get birds. It is a more pleasant. What have you done? You have created the right conditions. Earlier conditions were conducive for cockroaches, mosquitoes, and rats. Now now in this condition, will you get? Hello, when you made all the flowering plants, will you get rats there? No, you won't. Similarly, when you stop all these daily wrong habits, you follow the Dinacharya, means what? You are just decorating your area with a lot of flowers. So in a few days, you can see the difference. Yeah, any other questions, friends? Thank you very much. I appreciate your time and you have stayed back for time. Any other questions?
Sir,
Yeah.
what is the name of your YouTube channel, sir?
Wellness Secrets. I have already shared in the group, Wellness Secrets. Wellness Secrets, you
Okay, thank you.
there are 900 videos, friends. The object is share the knowledge. If you listen to even one video, whatever I learned last 11 years, you can learn in one session. Just follow the Dinacharya, satisfy yourself. Look at where you stand. In 3-4 days itself, you see light. See, at one time, now I tell anybody ask me, I tell him I'm on top of the world. I feel like I'm on floating mode. I'm on a floating mode. Why? Because I'm doing the right things. Yeah, any questions?
Sir, let me give you a minute. I have no questions, but I will thank you for giving for this much of knowledge for us for free. It was like a saint thoughts. So many people wrote books on Ramayana and Mahabharata, and they earned a lot of money. Saints like Veda Vyasa or Valmiki Maharshi has given the original Ramayana and Mahabharata scripts, but they didn't earn a single rupee on it. So I would like to say your thought process is like that only, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Asha, now just I want to show you how we can improve. See, just in a span of 3 months, I've seen people losing 16 kg weight, friends. See, as I said, there's no magic. You do the right things. When you want to have butterflies in your garden or you want to have cockroaches in your garden is your choice, right? See, I wanted to show you how people have benefited by following this 30 wellness secrets I said to you. There are a lot of content to share.
అమర్నాథ్ గారు మీరు ఏమైనా డౌట్ అడగాలా
Yeah.
సార్ ని?
అడగాలి మేడం.
ఓకే,
Yeah.
అడగండి ఒకసారి.
Yeah. Please. Ask
సార్,
me.
ఇప్పుడు ఫిల్టర్ వాటర్ దాంట్లో ఉండే టీడీఎస్ వచ్చిందా? ఇప్పుడు మనము చాలా ఫిల్టర్ వాటరే సార్, సిటీలో ఉన్న వాళ్ళంతా ఫిల్టర్ వాటరే వాడుతున్నారు సార్.
Okay.
బట్ టీడీఎస్ సార్ ఎంత ఉండే వాటర్ మనం తాగాల సార్?
Yeah. No, I'll tell you, friends, RO water, there's a video I'll share with you. In RO water, whenever you're drinking water, you just add a little pinch of Himalayan salt. And you'll see the TDS is improving to 300 and also. Can you see this video, friends? Can you see this slide? Can you see the slide? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, look at it. One time, 2013, my health score is 20%. That means I had 8 health issues. That time I did not know about the D vitamin and B12 and insulin resistance. And in 4 months, I have improved to 90%. My health has improved to 90%. And 2024, last August, look at, I am still at 90%. Still my diabetes is not under control. Of course, it is without medicine, but what happened? I had buggered up my health over the years without knowing anything. And let me guarantee you, friends, anybody who is diabetic, 90% of the people can get rid of their diabetes medicine in a span of 4 months. In my group, people with HbA1c 10%, 11% also, in about 5 to 6 months, they came back without any medicine. It is possible. See, what is the secret in this? Zero daily wrong habits, zero eating disorders, 100% compliance. These are the 3 things you should do. And this is the 4th chart. 4th chart is your health score. It's like a progress report. Okay, half yearly I failed 2 subjects. Okay, now I started learning, going to the tuition, and now, okay, now after that I improved my health. This is the only way, friends. Otherwise, a lot of people tell, no, I've improved, sir, I'm feeling better. All this is a vague. We don't want to go by that vague stuff. It is measurable, it is tangible, it is doable, it is very easy to follow. People don't get kicked actually when they don't pay money, when they get everything free. And they, but I don't care on that. So just pay attention, learn, and I want you to be participating in the. My number is available to all of you. Have you seen my mobile number? I've shared.
సార్ ఇద్దరు ఉన్నారు డౌట్స్ కి.
Yeah, please ask. No problem.
స్వాతి గారు మాట్లాడండి.
సార్
Yeah, tell me.
సార్ అదే పల్లెలో అయితే డైరెక్ట్ గా బోర్ వాటర్ తాగుతాం సార్. సిటీలో అయితే ఫిల్టర్ వాటర్ తాగుతాం. బట్ ప్రతిసారి హిమాలయ వేసుకొని మీరు తాగమన్నారు కదా సార్ ఇప్పుడు.
Sir, let's not talk vague. Okay, you do one thing. You please share me your TDS, speak to me separately, because most of the people are drinking RO water. RO water is not good. It has very low TDS. So whenever you're drinking RO water, you buy a TDS meter, see that your TDS improves to 200, 250. RO water is only 10, 15, 20 TDS. Okay.
ఓకే సార్. బట్ ఆర్ఓ వాటర్ తక్కువ ఉన్నప్పుడు వాటర్ చాలా తీసుకోవాల్సి పడుతుంది కదా సార్. మీరు 3 to 4 liters తీసుకోమన్నారు కదా సార్. ఇప్పుడు టీడీఎస్ తక్కువ ఉన్నప్పుడు మనం చాలా ఇంకా 5 to 6 liters తీసుకోవాల్సి పడుతుంది కదా సార్.
No. Don't go into all this stuff. Keep it aside, sir. See, listen, I want to give you one simple example. Very important example. Please, all of you pay attention. Don't believe me what I am saying. Don't believe anybody, but at the same time, don't disbelieve. I'll give you one example for you to understand. Suppose your mom tells you in the bathroom there are 2 buckets. One bucket is red bucket, another is blue bucket. In the red bucket, hot water is there. Blue bucket, cold water is there. So you are going for bath. Don't believe. Check in a red bucket is really hot water is there or not. Well, how do you check? You don't take a mug of water, put on your head. You see, just flyingly you check. Maybe it is cold water. We don't know. Maybe somebody made a mistake. Don't believe. Like I am telling you to do this method. Don't believe me. Practice few days, try it. Try taking the hydration, look at the elimination, look at this thing and see what happens. Now, as far as the TDS more, less, drink more, don't add up anything. The Dinacharya, I want you to follow the same sequence and the same approach. Just see if we can. I have redone this particular Dinacharya. It must have 100 grams, thousands of times the updation. Okay, basic is common. To make it simpler, to make it implementable, to do doable, it has undergone so many times. So the chart, you keep it in thing and find out, follow it. After a week, if you have any difficulties, you speak to me. Anytime you can call me up. My mobile number, I think I've already shared. You can call me up. So as I said to you, friends, you are learning the cycle first time. So I am there to give you support. Okay? Any other questions?
చక్రధర్ గారు.
Yeah.
చక్రధర్ గారు అన్మ్యూట్ చేసుకొని మాట్లాడండి. సార్ లేరనుకుంటా.
Okay, no problem. Any other questions? Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. I want all of you to be participating in the group. Share your feedback about this class and start following this from tomorrow. Thank you very much. Good night.
Good night, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Good night.
Yeah.
గుడ్ నైట్ సార్.
All of you get the blood test done, and you also get the blood test done for your family members. See where you are. See if your family member unhealthy is a problem for you also. Remember that it's necessary that you take care of your family. Okay.
Okay, sir.